Hello? Hi. Hello. Hi, everyone. It's me. It's me. Jupiter. Jupiter. Let's just get going. Oh. Gemma. Hang on. I'm gonna go to my room view. Wait. I'm so unprepared. No. I'm so unprepared. I don't know how to stream anymore. Hang on. Thank you so much, Gem! For the 5 gifted subs! I appreciate you! Thank you. Alright, hold on. Dude, I missed the entirety of September, huh? That's so funny. I don't know how to stream anymore. But hang on. Okay, here we go. I'm so sorry. Wait. That's not right. That's not right. Okay. Hi, everyone. Wait, where are my ears? I seriously don't know how to stream anymore. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I don't know my toggles or anything anymore. I hope everyone's has been having a great month. It feels like I have not streamed consistently for a month now. Cloudy days. Hey, what's up? Adventure Ghost, hello. Ao Bear, hello. Gem Glam, hello. Cat Broseph, hello. Thank you so much. Gem, thank you so much for the gifted subs. I hope you're all don't miss me too much, but you could tell me that you miss me. She has no hat. No hat today. I feel like being cyborg. Menarkin. Hello. What's up? I don't know. It's been so long. I mean, it's only been a week. It's been a week, but I feel like you don't understand. I don't really take breaks. And when I do, it just like, it knocks me off. I miss you every day. Aw, thank you. A week is 7 days. A week is 7 years in VTuber time. You're so right, Gem. With the way that things move, so much happened, guys. So much happened, and like I kid you not. Whenever I go into my main Twitter, my VTuber Twitter, I log in, and there's just something that just makes me just feel so fucking down that I have to log off. And then on my alt, you guys, some of you follow my alt. I'm just posting about Yoshida. Yoshida posting. I'm sorry for Yoshida posting so much lately. It's my Pookie Bear. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing better now. You might hear me sound kind of nasally because I still am a little bit sick. I think I was in denial about being sick for the longest time because like I've had a cough since like before my trip. Since my trip, and like it's been on and off, and I was just like, oh, it's just like whatever that was. But like it feels like over time, the more I ignored it, the worse it got. You definitely had, yeah, I had to. Supermodel nail tech, glad. Hey, what's up? I don't know, but yeah, it was a very nice break. I had a nice creative break. Did a lot of writing. Did a lot of binge TV watching, which is so nice. I watched Interview with the Vampire. I watched Ted Lasso. I watched Severance. I watched several other TV shows during my break, like just like a media consumption haze that I was in. Interview mentioned, it's so good, Cat Brosaf. What episode are you on? It's so good. Your voice is still a bliss. It's so uncomfortable, you guys. It's so uncomfortable. I just felt like it's not even like, if it was like such a dry cough, it was starting to get like kind of gross sounding. I was like, nah. Ted Lasso. Shh. Don't no. I won't. I will withhold my opinions. I think people like it. I'm sorry. The chat is only on the screen. It's only Twitch. But I see you. I see you, YouTube. I see you. You are heard and you are seen. I think 6. I'm almost done with season 1. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love. It was so good. It was so good. They could never make me hate you. They could never make me hate you. Lestat. No, not Lestat. Louis. Wait, is it? No. Lestat. Yeah, Lestat is the one. He's also my Pookie Blorbo. I missed you. Thank you, Pro to Cool. I miss y'all. It's been a long time. Yeah, not a whole lot besides like just a ton of media consumption, ton of writing, ton of creative pursuits. I really want to get to drawing this week, so on Friday we'll do some drawing. So that should be really fun. Streamer forgot the name of her Pookie Bear. Yeah, I get the 2 of them. Are you free to play? Because the 6-star selector is in the shop if you missed it. No, I'm not free to play. I have spent some money. Actually, I won't be doing Lucy rolls. I broke and I did some Lucy rolls off stream. Needless to say, I will not P5 her. They went badly. They went badly. So I would not P5 her. I'm broke. But it's okay. It's okay. I don't need a P5 Lucy. P0 Lucy is also already so fucking strong. Right? 20 straight streak, let's go! Welcome! P0 Lucy is insane. I'll demonstrate today. Actually, let's go there right now. Let's go over to the other screen. I have this. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's just do it.
Your visits are always unexpected.
Did I really?
Appreciate that. Door knocking is more of a formality than a thing.
Makes the game too easy. Yeah, we don't need to. It's only because she's also my Pookie Bear. I have a lot of Pookies, I'm realizing, but it's okay. Today we're gonna read her story. Her character story. Story quest. Don't we all? Samaritan Lights, welcome. Clock in and stop by later. Have fun. Hooligans, bye-bye. Cat Rosa, thanks for stopping by. I will be self-modding for today. So y'all better behave. Y'all better freaking behave. Also, I think for this month, our streams will be more consistent. I'll try to stream 3 days a week. I'll stream 3 days a week. But I have like a man, I want to do more than that, to be honest. 3 sounds too low. But I want to have a goal.
Sotheby doesn't need a bodyguard.
Hey, it's a little loud, isn't it? Jessica Von Dark. Hey, yeah, of course. It's a little loud. The game's a little loud. You're kind of loud. Yeah. I really get the chance to catch a stream. Yeah, I stream it like I'm trying to. I don't know. I need to find consistency again. I lost footing again after my trips and getting sick. Like at the back of my mind, I sort of knew that was going to happen, but like for it to actually happen was, sucked. So like while I haven't been able to play. Excuse me. That will happen sometimes. While I haven't been able to play reverse on stream, I did play off stream. Just toggling my glasses. You just need a little reset. Yeah, I think that's what it is. A reset is all we always should need. But I think that's the thing too. I got afraid of a reset because I would lose footing, and it's exactly what happened. But you know, it had to happen. It had to happen at one point, so it's okay. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrating. Catching the coughs in my mouth? What the heck? Is ghosts? Hello? You get sick? I'm sure you're just doing that so that you can call out of work. You caught the cooties.
Raindrops are supposed to fall from the sky to the ground, not the other way around.
I'm sure there's no nefarious reasons why you're catching my coughs. Let's see. I gotta blow my... Do I have a lot of these? Oh wait, no. Okay. Are there other ones that are better? Oh, this is better? Dude. Ugh. I'm a dum-dum. Okay, alright. Oh. Okay, this might be good, actually. Gamer pathogen merge? Now only good and normal reasons, yep. I need advice for Semmelweiss if anyone's willing to help. Maybe a little bit when more people show up. Don't give them credit, it's definitely nefarious. I'm still trying to get Lucy all. I hope you get her soon. I have her. She's strong. She's strong. Should we do Lucy's story first, or should we do some Limbo first? Limbo would be really quick, so maybe let's just do that real quick. Get it out of the way. Get our rewards.
Freaking dumbass! Get out of here!
Hello, Immortal You. Welcome. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Wednesday. It's hump day.
I'm with the note, even for a great. Get out of here! Oh, hi. Let's get it over quick. Gotcha.
Huh? It's already over?
Day one play. Oh, let's go.
Let's kill time together.
You retelling
Get out of
Genshin?
here.
What did it?
Enjoy.
Is it Natlan as exploration time?
Gotcha.
I do not have a nefarious bone in my body. Ooh. Meaningful Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. That is definitely spam.
Ow.
I hate the Apple Eagle, where they do heal all the damage I did. Oh. I only have nefarious bones in my body. Hey, hello, Mixed Man. Welcome.
I'm with the note, even for a great.
I have a few, just a few, Lucian.
Get out of here. Oh, hi. Let's get it over quick. What's wrong? Gotcha.
Well, if it isn't my favorite yaoi lover YouTuber, hey, just because I like Yoshida doesn't mean that I'm a yaoi lover. I mean, I am, but I only have funny bones. Can we do some more? Can I wrangle some more? Surely. Oh yeah.
Nothing unexpected. Come on.
Oh, hi.
Almost. You don't want to miss it.
Rotten toe.
Gotcha. Conventional choice.
Hey, I just started Reverse 1999 a couple weeks ago. Can you tell me who your team is? Depends on the situation. Right now is
Dumbass. Get out of
I'm
here.
trying to think of a team for if you're just first starting out. Like, what are your characters? Right now, I'm just doing
There they are.
some replays to get some points for the shop.
Fail.
Go.
Material gathering. Yeah, we're material gathering. What would you guys say is like a core team right now? I would say that Lucy is probably like, since people are playing right now, people are probably getting Lucy from free rolls, right?
Get out of here.
So Lucy will probably be like a member. Thank you for the tier 1 sub! Thank you, thank you, thank you! 10 whole months, let's fucking go. You're the biggest lover of yaoi, you can't deny it. Biggest? I think there are bigger lovers of yaoi out there. I cannot in good conscience consider myself above some of the others that are... Hey! Hello!
Let's get it over quick. It's wrong. Gotcha.
Series of Dusks needs at least 4 assurance. What kind of character is Lorelei? Hi, Mike. How are you doing?
Freaking dumbass. Get out of here.
Oh, Blueborn. Oh yeah, Blueborn. Yeah. Definitely. She's so strong. She's a single
Get out of
target.
here.
Almost. Gotcha.
Go. Go.
Time with the note.
I'm sorry if I pronounce the name wrong. I forget the name.
Oh, hi.
I forget the name.
Oh, hi.
Either Marcus, main DPS, Villa support, Burn team, focus on Isolde, and Spathodia. Oh no, do I have to...
Remember, it's called...
Guys, one of my polls, I lost my 50-50. Lose. Okay, but Ugh! I won't tell you guys how terrible my rules have been for Lucy, but I lost my 50-50 twice. And Spathodia is one of the characters that I got, but she is I saw that she's a boxing girl, so I'm not super mad. So Isolde and Spathodia goes well together. Go well. Look at the look. I can't talk anymore, dude. Go well together.
Raindrops are supposed to fall from the sky to the ground.
Did you run that ad? No, I didn't. What you... I mean, I didn't. I don't know. I thought it's auto. Spatho, Ulu, and Isolde work well together because burns. Ah. I don't know. I'm out of resources. I just built 6. I got the character selector and I got 6. I'm what you call I'm what the kids call broke, out of resources. There's nothing else out of me. Have you watched Uzumaki? Are you interested in watching it? I'm interested in watching it. Would you guys like to watch it? Maybe we can do that after stream. We can watch Uzumaki. There's like 1 episode out, right? Where is it on Netflix? He sold, yeah. I mean, sorry, Eternity used to be able to solo. Okay, so Eternity, Blueburn. Who's a good like healer for a new? You don't say that. Don't say this, Samaritan. I'm sure you're obtaining ways to watch it legally. Hey, what's up, Rico? Welcome. Have you tried Raid Boss yet? I did. Do you want to see my Raid Boss score? 1.3 mil. I believe that says. Balloon Party. Thank you for the 26 months! The Prime sub! Let's go! Bloom party. Bloom party. I think her counter heals. Is that what it is? This unlocks tomorrow. We'll play this on Wednesday. Oh, sorry, it's not Wednesday. On Sunday. I think Sunday's the next time we play reverse. Alright, let's do some limbo. Because I'm not ready. I need to hydrate some more. I need to get my throat in reading condition. Whatever the hell that means. Should be really easy though. I'm overpowered.
A good point. Could be found.
Jupiter engaged.
The benefits
Okay.
of field mapping.
Time to check my calculation.
Sonetto remains a solid oh yeah, Sonetto is really good. Yeah, Sonetto. Yeah, the free units that like not free units, but a lot of the units that you kinda get as you pull throughout the game are good.
No other study could show you this.
Time to check my calculation.
Calculating distance.
Troublesome.
Begin.
Bus healer is one. Oh yeah? Yeah, cool.
A new hypothesis.
It could be found.
The benefits of field mapping.
Intersect and evolve.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah. I'm not really good at this game yet. I'd say
A good point. An academic question.
Given that
I'm still learning.
No other study could show you this. Limited scale, infinite lines. Confirm
You get the free
coordinates.
Hurricane? Yeah, I did. You were a pro, no doubt. Thank you.
yes.
Yeah, I am in a character building stage. It's an ongoing joke here that I'm always building my characters. The building never stops. Sovereign Dark, welcome. I'm starting to go through my I3 level 60. Oh yeah, how many have you gotten so far? I've been slowly getting them up there, but I keep
It's an
messing up my
ultimate
priorities.
It's newly made this year.
Oh, this is not a good team. Fuck. This is not what I want. I do not want Lucy and Ju in the same.
Another jar?
Ju? Either get 6 or wait in Korea.
You don't want to miss it. Got you.
Shit. Is Lucy kind of crazy or is she kind of crazy? I haven't gotten it because I'm so broke. I'm so broke, you guys. I'm so broke. I can't. I'm broke after my trip, so I haven't bought any of the skin, but I do want the regular skin.
Newly made this year.
Barrage.
Enjoy. There they are.
She's so unhinged. She's so unhinged. Oh, Lucy. Lucy, be still my heart. Oh my god, those guys were crazy. I want to try something. Let's see. Where's the hot cyber girl? The girl who was like doing the extra damage was that was her. That was the one. Come on, let me click. All right. I feel like I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? Winsong Lucy are currently 37 space best. Oh yeah, Winsong Lucy. Sounds about right.
And
Okay,
your
let's see.
hypothesis?
Kevin could be found.
The benefits of field mapping.
Are you still pathing to nowhere? Yeah, tomorrow we'll play Path to Nowhere.
Fine.
I've
Time to
scheduled
check
the
my
stream.
calculation.
I have scheduled the stream.
Billion. Billion. A good point.
Kevin, that.
No other study could show you this.
Time to check my calculation.
I know. I'm glad to be back though. Although it's like it's always like starting over. No, this is not the right. Oh fuck. All right, whatever. That's fine. Whatever. It's whatever. Shit, I'm so stupid. I'm whatever.
The benefits of field
My
mapping.
feeling. How do I feel? I don't know. I was kind of lost for a little bit. Going home was hard. I talked about it a lot, and I think that like that sort of set me off a little bit.
A new hypothesis.
And I'm
An
fine.
academic question.
But I was a
No
little
other
lost there
study
for a
could
sec.
show you this. Limited scale.
Which is why
infinite
I
line.
was in a media consumption mode because I think I was kind of desiring escapism after going home.
Confirm the
you know?
coordinates.
For everyone.
Did you guys just see that? Okay.
A good point. A new hypothesis.
It could be found.
Taking another look.
It kind of comes out in like 5 days when
The
kids
benefits of
beats
field
like
mapping.
rocket science. I bet.
Are you a rational member?
Escaping in the arms of Yaoi. Exactly.
We worked on this
Exactly.
collaboration together. I'll write you into it.
Yeah, I was in a really weird headspace, so I think I really enjoyed watching the TV shows that I did and doing a lot of writing. Just kind of resetting myself, and also let's try
Are
6.
you seeking my service?
Program activated.
I have never tried 6 before. How do you play 6?
It is here.
I should have gotten
The moment of silence. The moment of utterance.
Oh yeah, Shonen did win a lot of awards. I'm excited for the new skin. It looks really good. Buff, debuff. Buff himself or buff somebody else?
The moment of silence.
I can hear it.
Charging.
We walk in long nights.
Oh, this villains!
The light that illuminates all. Under attack.
I see.
The moment of utterance. The moment of silence.
It is here.
We walk in long nights. Learn from silence. Time for tongues to speak of truth.
Loading. Charging.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance.
Warrior of Adventure, thank you so much for the 7 months! Ooh, oh my god. Jesus. Okay, this team's kind of crazy.
It's time to say goodbye.
Actually kind of nuts. Okay.
Beans.
Oh, this is the one?
A new hypothesis. A good point. No other study could show you
Be
this.
careful, young man.
The benefits of field mapping.
For everyone.
Billion.
Oh.
Eagle's eyes.
Okay, I see what's happening. This. Okay, I see what's
A new
happening.
hypothesis.
Actually, let me quit real quick. I need to do something. I keep forgetting. How to do this? The different tuning.
A new hypothesis. A good point. The benefits of field mapping. Taking another look.
Whites? Or say, all colors. An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
A new hypothesis. A good point. No other study could show you this. Taking another look.
Turn debuff. Oh, does it?
Lord, take the offensive.
Extraction
Ow.
of the rain. Whites?
Don't touch the
Or
device.
say,
Ah.
all colors.
Hey,
A new hypothesis. An academic question. The benefits of field mapping. Limited scale, infinite lines. Calculating distance.
Be careful.
Oh, to heck with you. To heck with you. To heck with you. Had no chance.
Lord, take the offensive.
Billion.
The eagle's eyes.
A good point. A new hypothesis.
Isn't that?
No other study could show you this. The benefits of field mapping.
Intersect and divide.
I forget that I'm just overpowered to begin with. There's like there's no challenge here. There's no challenge here. No matter how I'm like I'm dancing for no reason. Semmelweiss is hard to use, I bet. Should be too strong, but maybe a little bit.
The moment of utterance. The moment of silence. We walk in long nights. Benefit from reading.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opère.
Easy, poor thing. Prego. Don't worry, you won't cry soon.
Loading. Charging.
Until the torch is lit.
Eliminate target. Barrage.
How rude.
Stay balanced.
Oh, she needs to chill. She needs to chill.
The moment of
I can
silence.
hear it.
Loading.
Until the torch is lit.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine.
The light that illuminates all.
Easy.
Oh my god. She needs to freaking chill, man. Holy shit.
Captain,
Oh, shit, playing her makes me so happy. You were so worth the blood, sweat, and tears, Lucy. She just won't stop doing damage. She's in her Terminator mode. Oh, is Dusks the roguelike that we're gonna be playing? That's today, by the way. After we do Lucy's story, after we read through it, we'll do a series of Dusks.
example.
The damage never stops. The Lucy train. Okay.
A good point.
Given that it could be found.
Taking another look.
Form is a bubble.
No, I should kill the other guys in the back. I don't like this guy. I don't like how slimy.
A new hypothesis. A good point.
Given that.
The benefits of field mapping. Taking another look.
Time to check my calculation. Please don't.
A new hypothesis.
It could be found.
No other study could show you this.
Goodbye. Form is a bubble. Rational.
A good point. A new hypothesis. An academic question. Taking another look. The benefits of field mapping. Limited scale, infinite lines. Behold.
Yeah, that was, right? Like, Windsong's insane. Who gave her the right?
A good point.
The final demonstration.
Taking another look.
Meeting. Welcome to the world of numbers. Huh.
Oh, don't die. I dilly-dallied too much. Let's get rid of that. And then get this. Not too much. Oh fuck, dude. What if I do this?
A new hypothesis. A good point.
Goodbye.
The benefits of field mapping. No other study could show you this.
Oh. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Watch this. Watch this. Oh my god, look at that. No, I can't do that.
And you
do
hypothesis.
this.
An
And do
academic
this.
question.
Then pretty much.
Taking another look.
We did it.
Limited scale, infinite lines.
If I had,
Calculating distance.
yeah. If I die, it's fine, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine. That was 50k damage she did. Okay, so I think I know how to play her now. I get it. I get how to play her now. Is it true that they're going to put out a new true limited every third patch? I don't know. Do they? I don't know.
My duty lies with you.
Oh. This seems rough, guys. I should have gotten a healer. Alright. Let's buff.
The moment of utterance. Until the torch is lit.
Check my calculation.
Attack. Don't blink.
Door response? Oh, okay.
And evolve.
So leave him alone. I'll just go for 37 then.
The moment of silence.
Charging. Loading.
Learn from silence.
Careful.
Eliminate target.
Careful.
Aim and shoot.
Go away. Time to check my calculation.
Attack. Don't blink.
Oh. Form is a bubble.
The moment of utterance.
It is here.
The moment of silence. Until the torch is lit.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opère. Welcome to the world of numbers.
Shell.
Are
Damage.
you a rational numbers?
Right with.
Ah.
Terminator mode.
Time for tongues to speak of truth.
Charging.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Wait, just like that? Okay.
Curtain.
A 6 is crazy, isn't he? That was too easy. I don't have enough. Next time, 4 days. 4 days we'll have enough to get another casket. Easy! IDK, welcome.
Are supposed to fall from the sky.
Lucy! Freaking Lucy. Freaking Lucy! Psycube. I got her up there. Go, Lucy! Look, congratulations! Congratulations! All right. Flying to the past. Did I do all this? Yeah, I did all of this already. We just gotta do the story. Is there... Got the news 5-star office English ticket. Just like, today's your day. Today's your day. Congratulations. Once you have tasted flight, you will walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward. For there you have been. And there you would return. Coast, Lisbon, 1835. The air smells of lemon and bay leaves. The wind roars from the Atlantic, but no sails wait to catch it. A military blockade sits anchored at the mouth of the harbor. No ship inside is to depart without permission. It is summer in the year 1835, and the people of Lisbon, still recovering from years of brutal civil war, are anxious once more. The Queen has banned all passage from the city to the New World. Yuina, welcome. And above the forbidden sea, only the skies offer a possibility of escape.
Jamina.
Are you ready, Javina?
Ready.
3, 2, 1. After the mechanical woman finishes her countdown, her able pilot takes a deep breath and opens her arms. Artificial wings of metal, woods, and leather deploy out from her back. Flapping like a bird, she runs towards the water and takes a flying leap.
Lucy.
Yes, Lucy, we did it. I'm flying. I'm flying. Just keep it steady. It's just... The bird dives sharply into the water. 9 seconds.
Good.
An improvement over the last time. Do you need any assistance?
Thank you.
No thanks. She moves to unfasten the wings before noticing a crab perched on her shoulder. Returning it to sand, she crumbles down beside it and sighs. It appears the primary difficulty is power. The wind is not strong enough, or more precisely, we are not generating sufficient lift. With further optimizations, we should be able to extend your flight time. This model took a whole month to complete, and it only flew 3 more seconds.
I don't understand.
Eskendi, welcome. Is it ever going to work? My dad had to be crazy to spend his life like this. A gaggle of boys nearby had watched her from their boat. They laughed as she fell, and are still laughing. The girl shoots them an icy glare, a piercing bolt that hits them one by one until each wises up and turn back to their fishing. They should have used the earlier designs. Her steam had a powered version. Oh yeah. Probably they couldn't afford to make another live 2D. 3 seconds represents 50% improvement in performance. If you take that into consideration, our progress has been remarkable. Didn't take you for an optimist.
I see.
Please, you should get yourself into some dry clothes. I believe I have identified the primary issues with the current design. Great. At this rate, we might make it from the cape to the shore in about 100 years or so. If only we can reach the other side of the ocean at this very moment. Just think of how it would be to fly across the Atlantic and land on the shores of New England. We should head back. Coming. Bundling up in the soaked machine, the girl and the mechanical woman head back towards the city. In the distance, the line of warships have resumed patrolling the harbor, their sails jutting up from the water like fins of hungry sharks. Port Lisbon, 1835. In the midday hours toward the afternoon, the city begins to bustle with activity once more. So, what was the problem you talked about? The wind can't lift me? What does that mean? Am I too heavy? Do you think I'm fat? Have you ever seen kids playing with kites? All you need is a good running start and the wind takes them up far in the sky. How about we skip birds and just make great big man-sized kite? Just make a big man-sized kite? Walk together, talking and laughing, their doomed flights soon forgotten. The warm energy of Lisbon's streets lifting their spirits where wings had failed. The mechanical woman, however, gives no response. She is replaying the experiment in her mental brain, analyzing it detail by detail.
I recommend this instead.
We need a pair of secondary wings installed 4 inches from the second joint. They would unfold after the primary set in order to balance the lifting force of the wind across your body. Are you even listening to me? The would-be pilot jumps into the mechanical woman's way, arms planted on her waist. The structure of the kite is extremely lightweight. So you're calling me fat? I am merely asserting that a grown woman is much heavier than a toy made from wood and paper. A kite has a very limited payload, and it cannot be directed while in flight. Our model must be able to do much more than that. An argument breaks up their conversation. From the slope ahead comes a stiff warning and a slurred response. A squad of soldiers and their latest catches out of that tavern, driving them away down the street. Looks like the rumor is true. They're hunting the smugglers' accomplices in the city, or whoever's they've decided is an accomplice.
Is that so?
It seems to have
No matter.
little bearing on our situation. Doesn't it? Just look at who they've arrested. Fernandez, the broken arm, Carlos, the golden hand, Alfonso, the gill. The girl's face goes pale as she keens their faces out from the dark. All of them are local arcanists, no exceptions. Of course, why should it bother you? You're not a local. Her Majesty would never dream of being so unkind to foreigners. Besides, you have that letter of introduction from the computing center. Who would be so stupid to offend the honorable guest from Britain? But I'm not so lucky. If only I could fly, then if they ever came for me, I would laugh at them from the safety of the skies. There was no luck involved. The LSCC sent me here with all the necessary documents to accomplish their interests. I suppose I had not considered that arcanists here might not have the same privileges I do because of them. Returning to our work, where are the spare materials your father left? I kept them under St. George's Cathedral. It's on the east side of the city. Oh, this isn't a flashback. Reversed in time. Oh, is that what it is? Hang on, guys. I'm gonna refill my water bottle because it's empty right now. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Make sure to stay hydrated. Carrying the still dripping gear, the girl seems to forget her prior concerns, running ahead to lead the way. Keep an eye out for more of those soldados. We'll make a detour if we have to. Don't worry. We're going where the queen and her dogs aren't likely to follow. However, it seems Her Majesty's dogs have already caught their scent. Quiet. I believe that soldier may be an issue. Gemina heeds the warning, passing the wet contraption over Lucy.
Quiet.
I'll meet you at the second junction past the checkpoint. Good luck. She whispers her instructions and disappears into a narrow alleyway. The sight of the mechanical woman holding a strange dripping machine cannot help but attract attention.
Stop!
What have you got there? But if you must know, metal, wood, leather, fabric, not to mention a badge bearing 2 lines that signifies an empire on which it is said the sun never sets. Gambit, welcome. It is a device. Wings. Wings. The soldier's eyes bulge as he contends with the information before signaling her to move along. The mechanical woman continues on unhurriedly towards her rendezvous. He didn't question you? What did you say to him? Did he just come let me go? He only inquired as to what I was carrying, and I replied honestly. Wings. I guess he took you for a weirdo and let you go. You aren't exactly what these dogs are hunting for anyways. Anyway, we'll reach the cathedral soon. It's in the spot beneath the pulpit. Well, if no one has cleared it out yet. Why would anyone do that? The poor are short of everything here. Metal for cookware, fabric, and leather for clothes, wood for their hearths. They'll use whatever they can to get their hands on. Whatever they can get their hands on. I just hope it's still there. I want to fly. To finish where he started, so he can rest, so I can escape this place.
No.
We still have many problems to solve before we get there. A compiling set. But these problems can be handled, shaped like pruning the buds on a tree, solving them one by one until we reach our goal. It's taken us a whole month to solve just one. Maybe you got that kind of time to spare, amiga, but not me. Your father spent 10 years just to get us here, and he gave everything he had to this project.
I don't understand.
Yes, he did.
Yes, but...
Was it worth it? Will it ever be worth it? I know it was his dream and mine, but it feels impossible, or so far away, I'll never live to see it. When they first introduced the locomotive, people laughed at it. It was slower than a horse, and far less practical.
We have to do this.
Now, they talk of building railways to connect cities across the continent. They don't talk about that in America. That's for fucking sure. I mean, the people are talking about it, but the government aren't. Look at their progress. Imagine what might come of them in the future. And this hunk of junk that's flown a whole 9 seconds. Hi, Juby. Isolde, welcome. You think this is our future?
Correct.
I do. She answers without hesitation. The woman herself is a product of this unstoppable revolution. All right. Well, while we're here, let's see if we can find a way to this future or whatever is left of the past. Two of them arrive at the ruins of a cathedral, damaged in the war. A solitary statue. Selkie! Hello, welcome! I didn't know you were streaming. What? I'm gonna shout you out. Hi Selkie, how are you doing? I hope you had a good stream. What were you playing? Yeah, rare occurrence. Me too though. I have a stream too. This is like my first stream back in a while. You're playing Overwatch. I see. It's time again. Well, it was very nice to see you. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. I'm just doing a read along of a gacha game. It's like kind of like a visual novel. So if you want to hang around and read along, enjoy the story with me, feel free, sit back and relax. I'll try to keep you guys nice and cozy and comfortable. Otherwise, it was nice to meet you all. I'll grab my food real quick. Let's play a game soon. Let's do it. Let's do it. I want to. I'm ready. I'm ready and willing. The two of them arrive at the ruins of a cathedral damaged in the war. A solitary statue of an angel remains, though it has lost its wings, and with them, it seems, all holiness fell away too. I do hope the materials are still intact. There is a cellar underneath the pulpit. Go on ahead. I need to speak to a friend around here. I'll be right back. The blown away kite. Cathedral 1835 is quieter than she imagined. A kite.
Precisely.
She may be right to consider that. After checking the materials are still in reasonable condition, the mechanical woman begins to reimagine their design with the elements of a kite. Widen the bottom, narrow the top, and yes, you get a triangle. A wider, rigid base should improve their ability to catch the wind. She writes down her idea and looks over the design draft that must have been left by Demina. That would allow the air to pass above and below, and the wings to improve the lift. But what if the wind's heading changes abruptly? She writes down the question, pondering over the words a while, before drawing a long curve along the draft. Thank you, Ghost. I appreciate you.
I recommend this instead.
A feather tail to maintain balance. That may work. The mechanical woman begins planning out the construction when an anxious voice breaks the silence of the room.
Lucy. Jamina, what is going on?
Calm yourself. What is happening? They've locked down the whole port now. An escalation, but not an unexpected one.
Is that so?
I see.
No matter.
So? What does it have to do with us? They can stop ships, Demina, but they cannot stop the wind. Let us continue our work for now. Tomorrow, we will go to the beach and have another try. The mechanical woman's determination is unchanged, even as her companion wavers. True fight must be achieved. They are heirs to a legacy that begun in sketches from an enigmatic Italian genius, passed down through centuries, now standing in the cusp of realization. Now there are even more soldiers in the streets, Lucy. I'm afraid. The future of their project hangs on the thread. What is it that you're afraid of?
I'm planning to leave.
That they'll arrest me, Lucy. And only God knows what else if I stay too long. That I'll never fly, never reach New England. If only I had gone with Fernando when he left. Are we just going to leave these materials behind? Rough wrought metal pipes, wood, coal, leather, all kinds of materials prepared for the project, all lying hidden beneath this ruined place. This cathedral is a scar, a victim of civil war that had swept through Lisbon not a few years ago. And even in this relatively intact cellar, it is far from an ideal workshop.
It will not be viable on a larger scale.
I believe that it would not be a wise choice. Mr. Murdoch is very supportive of your father's project, as is the LSCC. It was your father's letter that brought me here. We have had few ideas as groundbreaking as this in LSCC since Mr. Watt passed. James Watt. Some of my colleagues see him as my father. I had been part of his steam engine before my awakening. She remembers the strange thrill of her first moments of awareness, welcomed by a chorus of steam and whistles. Then I suppose he was in a way, don't you think? We're all built by our fathers, in one way or another. I remember how my dad lifted me up high in the air. He said that someday we'll fly into the sky together.
Yes, but...
It's a beautiful dream. He's gone now. He traded his life away for 9 seconds.
I don't understand.
I'm not sure that trade will ever be worth it.
I am pleased.
Jemina, every second we have spent off the ground is a startling achievement. Not just for you and your father, but for all of history. The little inventor frowns, weighing the cost of her dreams and her anxiety for the future. So then, do you think I'll be able to use this to fly away and escape across the ocean?
No.
No. For the foreseeable future, the only way across the Atlantic is by ship. And with the port locked down, there's really no way at all.
Wait, there could be another way.
Wait, there's still maybe a chance. I have to speak to someone. I'll see you on the beach tomorrow. She scarcely finishes her thoughts before she's bounded up and out into the streets.
Jemina.
That's what she has been like, a gust of wind, always moving, flying too fast to see what lies ahead. Silence returns, broken intermittently by the rhythmic scratching of pencil on paper. A lighter alloy could lower the weight without reducing the structural strength. Aluminum. It would work perfectly if only the materials were not beyond unaffordable. No, not worth further consideration. Lost in her thoughts, Lucy manages to miss the entirety of a squad of soldiers as they enter the ruins to find her alone. As she marks down the measurements and theories, they at least announce their presence. You, woman, where is she? Could it wait for one more moment? I'm in the middle of some calibrations. The soldiers surround her. Yes, she takes little notice. Oh. Please, Senhora. We don't want to cause any violence under God's roof, even in its current state. We only need to know if the smuggler's daughter has gone. The secondary joint will be under the most stress, and that will limit our maximum windspan, unless we might add an additional set. She marks the spot on the draft with a circle. You're testing our patience, Senora. A dagger pierces through the circle on the draft, pinning it on the table. She raises her head to meet the man. Jemina was right. Bears a striking resemblance to a snarling dog. There is no one else here. Who are we looking for again? The smuggler's daughter. I'm afraid you are what is the phrase? Barking up the wrong tree. No more funny business, Senora. Give me her location now. A logical impossibility. I cannot give you what I do not possess. The soldiers draw back the dagger roughly, ripping the draft apart. Lucy picks up the pieces and calmly begins puzzling them together.
Please, allow me through.
Please leave. You are wasting your time. She could sense their hesitation, their snarls starting to sound a little bit more like whines. All I have here is a pen and pencil. There is nothing more, senor.
Is that so?
What about this, huh? You call that nothing else? The younger soldier seizes the wing contraption, then throws it onto the ground. Like a bull unleashed from his pen, he stomps over any breakable piece he can find. She's not here. Let's go. Vamos. Rápido. Her uninvited guests file out, tails between their legs, leaving the mess they've caused behind. Wordlessly, the wings are picked up from the ground and placed onto the table. It will be repaired, just as it had been many times before. The mechanical woman draws out some spare materials and begins her work. It's just a Tuesday for her. It happens all the time. Ow! It happens all the time. Hello, Hikoko. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Bathroom break. Also, like, cough out some of the stuff in my throat right now, so that I sound a little better for the rest of this reading, because as you can hear, I'm starting to sound a little nasally again because I need to blow my nose. I'll be right back. She was like, she wins the I don't give a fuck competition. She was like, I'm number one. I take the trophy for I don't give a fuck. Be right back. Okay. Alright, let's continue then. What? Icarus? Icarus. Welcome back. Thank you, Jack Cloudy. I appreciate ya.
They're all gone.
Your father's materials proved useful. It will not take long to finish these repairs and make some adjustments. We will still be able to perform another test flight tomorrow. So, it's not all bad news. Still, I have something to tell you. She stops, hesitating to continue.
I'm planning to leave.
I'm leaving Lisbon.
I see.
In your flying machine? Leave it be. I'll take it in our drafts to the New World and continue this project there. So, you have no further need of me, then?
That's not what I meant.
If that means the projects can be completed without further distraction, then I suppose I should welcome it. Congratulations, Jemina. The mechanical woman stops her work abruptly and turns to her would-be test pilot. I made a deal to secure my way out of here. I'm going to the beach. There'll be a boat waiting there for me.
You should consider.
And you would be going to the New World? That would be unwise. You have access to more used resources here in Europe. To start over in the New England would cause unnecessary delays. You almost cried? Oh no, then I will cry. And you'd have me stay in Lisbon, where I could be arrested at any time? So, you will leave? Even if that puts the project in jeopardy. The mechanical woman's words sounds like an accusation. I'll take all the materials with me, in our drafts. A delay maybe a long one, but nothing I can't handle. I'll be fine. Her confidence fades. Besides, this is my father's legacy. My father's, not yours. You're only here because of him. This is my decision to make. It's my dream. Our dream. The words taste like a lie. She's scared. Is this Lucy's POV? Your father built you a dream. Just like Mr. Watts done for me. He wanted me to leave the laboratory and meet more people, to listen to them and understand their ideas, their imaginations. He believed in the power of human cooperation, that an idea could be passed from hand to hand, like a torch or an ember, across generations. She points to the core of her body. That very idea had come to life in her.
Do not worry.
Thanks in part to our cooperation, our project has already come so far from where it started. That's true, but things have changed. If people were some glimmers of success, something I could hold on to, maybe, but
What difference does it make?
what's the difference between 6 seconds and 9? Lucy packs the wings wordlessly and walks to the door. So this is basically like her sister, her human sister. Lucy.
Our time is limited.
The wind is nearing optimal conditions. We should seize this final opportunity to test our work before you go. With our current technology, wind alone would not provide sufficient force to lift human in a sustained or direct flight. But a controlled glide may be possible with the right materials. Despite knowing that they will soon part, the only thing that they can speak about is their project. Like a windmill? Or a water wheel? Will it use steam like your power source? Perhaps. A steam engine would generate a great deal of force, but it would be far too heavy to be feasible. There is one more option. Arcanum.
No.
You mean arcane skill? No, absolutely not. She goes pale, as if the idea had conjured some long-forgotten nightmare.
I concur.
I know. Arcanum could not be a long-term solution.
It will not be viable on a larger scale.
It would be unpractical to have an Arcanist stand by for every flight, after all. I don't think you're really understanding what other Arcanists go through in this world. What do you mean? As you no doubt heard from those soldiers, my family were smugglers, or really, all we did was predict the direction of the wind and sea conditions for fishermen, sailors, and for smugglers too. My father was guiding a ship out. He went with them this time, I guess, to buy some fancy new materials. But something went wrong. There was a storm. The survivors call him Jonah. They decided it was his fault. Her face falls, like stuck somewhere between anger and grief.
No.
Your father did not control the weather. He only predicted it. He should not have been blamed. It was ignorance, superstition. Like sailors that refuse to look back as they leave port. Their emotions have no true impact on the safety of the ship. It is only a mistaken belief. It doesn't have eyes. I mean, hi. Hi, Zarentur. Welcome. You really don't understand, Lucy. They do it because looking back means that you are not ready to leave, and the sea is quick to punish those who cannot face it.
Jamina.
The sea does not punish. And the sea... Sorry. Hang on. The sea does not punish. It has neither feelings nor intelligence. It cannot know, nor would it care. What the sailors do. Superstition is only a false comfort. But a comfort they'll still value against the vast and unpredictable sea. We can't help ourselves, humans and Arcanists alike. But it has no value at all. How much effort and time is wasted on these useless ceremonies? It could be more efficiently used for securing ropes or advancing marine technology. A sailor can't do his job properly if he's thinking of home. If nothing else, people gain courage from their beliefs. They would be able to feel more courageous if they are focused on gaining experience and properly utilizing technology. Everything else is simply mechanistic fate. No luck, not belief. Random luck at that. It can't be controlled, only computed. But as luck would have it, at the moment, lights spring up from the side of the beach, carried by soldiers moving swiftly towards them.
Over there!
There, on the beach!
Good.
No, the boat is late. She realizes, as she says, that it isn't late. It was already gone, along with any other boat that had a chance of getting through the tightening blockade. Where are they? The panicked Arcanist scanned her eyes across the sea, picking out distant shadows of sails speckled across the horizon. They must be a mile out from her, gaining distance fast. And behind her, marching boots thud over the sand, gaining ground just as quickly.
I recommend this instead.
There is something we could do. Let me see the machine. True scientific achievement will have to wait. This will provide a temporary solution. The light arcane skill flashes as Lucy's piston starts to churn. She pours out a blast of steam, causing the wings to stiffen and change into an iron-gray metal. Oh. Yes, you guys better have missed me. I would not hear otherwise. What if I go into my yandere arc, huh? What is this? You never told me they could do anything like this. What did you do to it?
Perhaps.
This may be strong enough to keep you in the air, but I cannot make any guarantees. Gemina dons the now metallic wings, flapping them like a fledgling eager to take off. Control your altitude and aim as best as you can for the nearest boat. You must lie flat and keep your body parallel to the water. What if I fall?
Precisely.
Then they may catch you, but you will be caught if you stay here. Lucy is right. This is the only way out. She must take it. Nervous feet extending her wings, she leaps with all her strength and up and over the water. Arms open, body flat, and stay balanced. Lucy! The winds lift her up surely and steadily. Jimina's stomach churns as she makes for the horizon, chasing towards the bare outlines of the mass against the setting sun. From the beach, there's no more signs of the little pilot. No way to know whether she landed safely. Against all odds, the mechanical woman finds herself hoping her friend did not look back. She had diplomatic immunity a little bit, yeah, because like, I guess Laplace is very esteemed. Jimina's flight is a little unsteady at first, but she flies. No one... Oh, she's looking! I love the screenshot. She has flown the coop, gentlemen. Are you just gonna let her go? Oh no. I'm under no obligation to catch her. Besides, how could I? Find her. Swim if you got to. Vamos! The soldiers pay the woman no mind as they rush up to the ridge to get a better view. Nor does she mind them. I think because of how long these anecdotes are, or whatever they are, they do kind of have to remind you of how they sound as you read on, which I'm finding, because I'm reading a lot now, that I appreciate it, because it kind of puts me back into the story, right? It keeps you immersed. Soldiers pay the woman no mind as they rush to the ridge to get a better view. Nor does she mind them. Her little bird is long past where they could reach her. Though arcane skill was not how neither of them had envisioned achieving it. The mechanical woman heads back towards the city, lost in thought, scarcely noticing the blaring horns ringing out across the port. We have tried so many designs. A variety of materials, shapes, structures, countless formula adjustments, and yet only arcane skill proved sufficient, a shortcut, one wholly unreliable in any practical application.
Performed within acceptable parameters.
Also saves money, yeah. They made so much progress, only to part without solution. Tamina, that frightened little bird, she could not blame her, though she wanted to. All this just so she can escape and leave her with nothing, not even a working theory. Crackling shots ring out in the beach. The soldiers are firing vainly into the sky as their captain ranges, but Jamina is well beyond sight now, and the reach of their shot. As if to... A tiny crab crawls to the sand, snaps at her face. You want me to step aside? Am I right? Your chitlin is certainly harder than most things, but no match for metal. An arthropod of your size simply does not have the size or strength to damage me. She catches the crab gently, scanning it for a moment before allowing it to scurry away into the sea. Lucius, hey, welcome! How are you doing? I was not ready for hot rod, but I know. It disappears beneath the waves, just as her friend did in the evening sky, never to come back. I let you cheat, but to find a real workable solution, there will be a price to pay.
It will take time, determination, and courage. Jamina.
And now you chose to give up, Jamina. I think I find it kind of out of character for Lucy to care this much, but then I remember that Jamina is pretty much like her sister, because Jamina's dad is Watts, right? John Watts. And yeah, so they're kind of like family. That's why she is like Kind of judging her. Low-key, she's kind of judging her. Metropolis.
Victor,
How much gasoline is left? Enough for a few tests, but we'll run out the next weekend. Don't worry. Our investors will send us another barrel before that. Still, we'll use it sparingly. The stuff is expensive. The engineer turns the page on his calendar, staining it with oil. Several drafts are pinned to the wall, each marked with notes and proposed changes. This pipe will not be enough. It may warp if the temperature is not controlled.
perhaps.
There's no guarantee of stable heat transfer. Perhaps we should add another outer casing to improve its strength.
Victor,
What do you think, Victor?
No.
Oh, now you're interested in my input. Sure. You don't want to ask anyone else. Maybe one of your nutjob colleagues?
we have to do this.
The LSCC does not have any staff to spare for this project. I'm afraid you will have to do it. It has been 6 months since she's heard about the engineer's project, the development of a true powered wingsuit, and dropped everything to join it. This fuel tank will be too small for a flight of any significant duration. Not that it matters. Our engine is already severely limited by our materials and weight
We
requirements,
must continue our efforts.
but we can still give it a try. Our current improvements should meaningfully increase our flight time. The mechanical woman turns to the wall and unpins several unneeded drafts.
This is all meaningless.
Meaningful. I doubt we'll manage more than a few extra seconds. They're expecting results, real results. We aren't going to pay for a few seconds. If the company pulls out, we'll have to terminate the project. And they've been delaying payday a little more each month. I think they're trying to tell us something.
Do not worry.
She's a robot. She doesn't need clothes. And her jacket is not even is to carry her batteries. It has no practical use doesn't keep her warm. She doesn't need warmth. And she uses it. It's big enough it's like a baggage to carry her batteries. Her portable batteries. I love her. She's so funny. We have made progress. Our situation is not as grim as you make it out to
Are
be.
you giving up?
Are you going to give up?
You can't be serious.
Give up? No way. Do you know how much I've spent on this project already? Now, if I were smart, I never would have taken up this crazy scheme in the first place. This is Anime Darling 20. I know, she's so lovely. She's such a cool character. So please sit back and relax and enjoy. This is her character story, so you'll be learning a lot more about her. And I think you'll fall in love with her more by the end of it. There have been attempts before, Victor. Yeah, I know. I remember the stories from when I was a kid. Granny flew like a bird over from Europe. Well, maybe she did figure it out, but she didn't think it to write down before she croaked.
No.
There have been plenty of others that have tried since. Oh, this is an ancestor of Jamina. There have been plenty others that have tried since. Even one of them succeeded? No, not a single goddamn one. So here I am, about to be the latest one to make the same damn fool mistakes. Maybe the last. A moment of bitter clarity strikes the engineer.
No,
The last one? No, of course not.
you are not the last.
Why would you think that? The dream of flight. No, I cannot imagine humanity ever giving up on it. Are you aware of this pointless debate has cumulatively wasted 3 hours and 48 minutes and 9 seconds of our time? Just this
You
month?
should consider.
Time you might have spent better checking on these wings. Don't tell me what to do, Ironhead. The engineer walks away, muttering unclear but targeted complaints until he pivots and returns back to the wings. Returning to my original query, I'm concerned the heat from the exhaust will compromise the integrity of the piping. Why not cool it down with water or something?
No.
A rapid shift in temperature would cause the pipe to explode. I admit that it is unlikely that this would occur during the course of our current maximum flight time. However, I suggest the change in materials to avoid potential issues as we extend its duration. Wait,
No.
hang on. Okay. That's not an option. We've only got what we've got here.
Explain.
Why? If we would greatly increase our efficiency, not to mention safety. Because our investors asked us to. They want a model for mass production. Our top priority is give them confidence, otherwise they will cut our funding. Cut our funding, a threat that's looming ever nearer. Do you know how long those bright boys are keeping their contraption in the air now? We're losing our only opportunity to make something of this project.
Hmm?
The only opportunity?
Victor.
That is not true, Victor. Even if they were 3 or 5 years ahead of us, it would make no difference. We are heirs to the work of centuries. Besides, we are not precisely direct competitors.
That will not be necessary.
They have produced rigid wing aircraft, not a single person wingsuit. There is room for both concepts. Centuries, 3 to 5 years ahead of us. How many 3 to 5 years are there before I'm dead and gone?
What good will it do?
You're wrong, Luce. If they bring that thing of theirs to the market first, they will win. In this business, winner takes all, pal. Loser gets nothing. Literally nothing. Even if we are not commercially successful, our work will not be meaningless as long as we advance scientific knowledge.
This is all meaningless.
Cool, welcome. I'm here living happily life and decide to come to your stream, and out of nowhere reverse appears on my PC after I quitted the Tooth Fairy banner. Oh, Lucy is out right now. You gotta get back. Lucy is the best. Roll for Lucy. She's like the second limited character. You cannot eat. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's enough for your egghead pals at LSCC, but there's no glory in second place, Luce. No fame, no money, not a red cent. Already got her, let's go. He seizes up as if his rage is bubbling under his skin, ready to explode.
Victor.
Calm yourself, Victor. Go get the car. We will have to test a flight at the parking lot in 2 hours. Didn't I already tell you not to bark orders at me? Sorry, Miss Lucy, I'm just frustrated. I'm on a short fuse these days.
Good.
We should focus on our work, Victor. The telephone rings. Victor runs towards the phone, slipping over a slick oil. He's half cursing as he picks up the receiver. Damn it, yes, hi, hello. Yeah, this is Victor speaking. How can I...
It's most regretful.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Not the investor call. Mr. Victor, we deeply regret that we must speak to you due to some recent developments with our competitors. We've been forced to reassess your project, and we've come to the conclusion that it is no longer economical for us to maintain in our environment.
No.
Economical? What do you mean? Simply put, we will no longer be providing any further funding or material support. Given the growing success of your competitors and your own lack of results, it appears that there is no longer a viable future to this project.
Good luck.
We appreciate your understanding in all of this. You will be hearing from us if we require your services in the future. Hey, don't hang up. What the hell are you saying? Hey. Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Bastards.
What is going on?
What is happening? Got news. Got good news and bad. Which one do you want to hear first? You look pale. Tell me the good news first. The good news is we don't have to listen to those ignoramuses we call investors anymore. Bad news is they're out. I see. So they have abandoned the project. In a manner of speaking. But we have not abandoned it. The engineer sits down on an oily stool, head in hands, inadvertently smearing oil all over his hair. I've got some friends to call. They might be able to salvage this mess.
Good.
In the meantime, perhaps we should take a break. Would you like some coffee? What? Coffee? Nah, thanks, Luce. But I'm not taking a break. This is it. It's over. No? It was a fool's dream, Luce. Leave the flying to the birds and those damned Wright brothers. I'm talking about selling all this junk. We might cover a part of our losses still.
Are you giving up?
Are you that easily defeated? We still have sufficient materials to improve on our current design. Oh sure, but what about the ones after that? Experiment after experiment. How many more times do I gotta fail before I wise up? And what's the use? Even if we could do it, we're already too late. Come on, go get the car. We can run the experiments on the beach. No, actually, we should go to the Charles River. What are you up to? The wind coming off the river will be steadier. He moves to get up, but sinks down, unsure of his next move, looking like a ship tossing in a storm. One last run then, for old time's sakes.
No.
It will not be our last. Yeah, let's hope. Anyway, you're right. The river's best. We have more attention there, provided we get stuff off the ground.
Precisely.
This is the right decision. It would be irresponsible to give up before attempting all other possibilities. She would not give up again. Her words conjured up an old memory, a friend from a few years ago in a distant past, of the time she last shared this path with someone, how superstition and fear had taken away from them just before they reached their dreams. And their obstacles here are far less significant. The only thing that stands in her partner's way is that his own ego and greed. Just think back on how much progress we have made. Right, we'll stick to the plan, and if we're taking the river, you'll have to fly. I can't swim. Not a problem. Great, I'll go get the car and call the reporters. Oh. Sorry, if I randomly mute, it means like I'm coughing. Excuse me. Okay. Air farce. Air farce. It's a beautiful day, and many people have gathered along the river to enjoy it. The spirit of this moment in time feels intensely hopeful. Humans have conquered darkness with electric light and distance with the chug of locomotives. What will come next? Will they conquer the sky and beyond? If nothing else, they feel assured the future is bright. Ladies and gentlemen, make way, please. Are the spotlights ready? I'll pay, Sam. Trust me, for once. Thank you, sir. This won't take long. I promise. 30 minutes tops, and I'll be out of your way. Victor has become one part engineer and 2 parts showman, frantically lining up in equipment and impatient reporters at the same time. I promise you, gentlemen, you will possess the most memorable and valuable photos of the century. Forget the headlines of the Sun. This is history. Pardon me. I need a moment to talk to my lovely assistant. The engineer wipes his fake smile as quickly as he turns, running over to help Lucy unload the metal frame. The assembly time should be approximately 5 minutes. Yeah, great. I just got a brilliant idea, Luce.
Yes,
I am listening. We both know we can't afford another failure. The engineer glances around the hushed his voice. A current model still has some problems to be solved, so why don't we just use that arcane skill of yours to spruce her up, you know? Oh no.
Really?
You mean you want me to change the mechanical structure to make the experiment work? Yes, exactly what I mean.
No.
I refuse. What? Why? What's...
It is unreliable.
First, you must remember that there are limits to my arcane skill. I may run out of time, and it is possible that it will not work. The odds are already stacked against us in the first place. What could it hurt, even if it fails?
Victor.
It would be impossible for me to enchant every suit once our model is put into mass production, without even mentioning that it would be impossible to enchant them each time they were needed.
It will not be viable on a larger scale.
Arcane skills just simply do not work that way. Our goal is a stable, reliable, practical model. Who would buy anything less? She focuses on the future and not the present, hoping to appeal to the engineer's true desire.
You should consider.
Now, you have my reasons. Please assist me with the wings. Do you have that head of yours screwed on wrong? Or do you really not get that our project is done if we failed again? Luce, it's real simple. Enchant the machine, go up and have a little fun in the sky, then come back down and greet the reporters when they come take photos of you. Our investors will change their minds. Hell, they'll beg us to continue. Then we'll have all the money we could ever want to make this hunk of bolts really work. And once we actually finish it, Luce, buddy, we'll have the stacks as high as Rockefeller.
What good will it do?
Okay, but why would we want a pile of paper? That's all I ever wanted, ever since I found these old drafts while clearing up my old Nan's house.
Victor.
Your motivations notwithstanding, this project has a promising future. That's all I know. Victor throws his drafts into the ground in a huff. Lucy picks them up and returns them to the car. We still need these. Like hell we do. Uh-oh. The engineer storms away. When he enters the sight of the crowd, he puts his fake smile as cool as he can be. Money ruins the world. It's smaller than he'd hoped. Victor, please ask the crowds to disperse. There may be unexpected dangers. I do not want anyone to be hurt. You heard the lady folks. My assistant is meticulously careful and considerate, even though our invention is completely safe. Still, as a practical humanist and a thorough scientist, she's always been in the rarest and most extreme worst-case scenarios. She's always taking even the rarest, most extreme worst-case scenarios into consideration. But I do really have to emphasize rarest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's witness the latest creation of Victor's workshop. A fantastic wingsuit. Press one button and control the wings with a simple lever. That's all it takes to fly right up into the sky.
No.
Hold on, Victor. We are not quite ready. There is some turbulence in the air. We should delay it a short while until it passes. Excuse us, friends. I'm afraid we need to adjust our equipment just one last time to make sure it all runs smoothly. Please give us 2 more minutes. Hey, what circus are you from, pal? Victor's Workshop of Boston, sir. We are not a circus or some arcane swindlers. A pair of iron rings installed on the robot's back. She sure sounds like a clown act. She sure sounds like a clown act to me. Go on, let's see it then. What can she do? Can't keep waiting, Luce. The crowd's turning on us.
I am on standby until the right wind arrives. You appear anxious. Why is that?
A ship floats past them on the river, its passengers gawking at the scene.
No.
Because we need to take off now, or all those nice folk out there are going to leave, and our last chance for fame and fortune goes with them.
Is that so? No matter.
Oh, Lucy. She's not getting it. She's not getting it.
What good will it do?
Will the people gathering by the river help us optimize our wingspan? Our power source? You're being difficult. What's the point of this experiment if no one's here to see it? The point? The point is that we put our work into perfecting this machine. Is that point not enough? If something goes wrong, it will give us a chance to analyze and fix it. That is the point. Humans have dreamed of flying into the wind since before even the first kite flew into the air. And now our achievements in material science and the development of the internal combustion machine have laid the foundation for us to make this dream reality.
Victor.
What do we lose even if we fail again, Victor? We have failed hundreds of times. What's so terrible about one more? The engineer has no answer for her. The moment turns as a swift westerly wind blows across the riverbank. There's your wind, Luce. Go on. Move. Move. Good luck. It is in the hands of fate now. The mechanical woman pulls the device over her silvery arms. Now a bird of iron rings, she walks to the edge of the riverbank and presses the button of the jet air erupts beneath her. No signs of a cranium, only a mechanical rumble of human technology.
I am pleased.
We have done all we can. We have a feeling this will succeed. You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your eyes, for you are about to bear witness to the greatest invention in human history. Where Icarus failed, we succeed. Now mankind will take to the skies just as easily as birds. Just like her friend ran towards the sea many years ago, Lucy spreads her wings and leaps from the riverbank. Wow, that was a jump. She jumped. Come on, do any of you think that stupid contraption is gonna fly? Where many expected a splash, they instead hear a roar as the engine pulls her up over the surface of the water. There appears to be some unexpected instability. She's rising, folks. It's no mere glide, but 100% genuine powered flight. Up, up, and onwards. The engineer stares at the silvery bird as it holds just above the river's surface. Sweat drips his forehead. The yellow draft paper in his hands is now a crumbled ball. But he turns back to the crowd. Let me tell you folks, this thing is safe, stable, and reliable. Why would even a child may pilot it after a few short lessons? Imagine it, faster than an airship, more convenient than a locomotive, and cheaper than an automobile.
Victor.
Gentlemen, I ask you now for just a small investment, one small payment, to put yourself in front of the most important invention of our time. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own a piece of the future. Seize it now. Fame and fortune await.
Victor.
Victor, something's wrong. The engine begins to sputter, a cough, no longer moving forward, and... Oh, she fell into the water. Your future just took a nosedive, pal.
She fell in the water!
I could have killed someone. The engineer turns white, slowly wrenching his head towards the splash.
No.
No. The iron bird pulls itself from the river bank and drops her wings. I believe I have found her a problem. Our engine is not providing sufficient downward thrust to keep us in the air, even with the aid of wind.
It will not be viable on a larger scale.
There are also many extraneous parts. We could simplify, significantly streamline the design to improve our fuel efficiency. He peed on the carpet? Oh no. If we can improve the overall power output. Yeah, well, good luck with that, Luce. I'm out. No one's going to invest after today. Not a penny.
It's a waste of time.
It's a money pit. I'm tired of digging it. No chance I'm going to see a profit. Not in 10 years. Not in 100. The mechanical woman dries herself and walks to the engineer as he mopes on the ground. They deserve a better ending.
Are you giving up?
So you want to give up? You got this close and you just want to walk away?
It isn't worth it, partner.
Seems like it, don't it? Victor ends his last attempt with a heavy, heaving sigh, pulling his hat down over his face. He walks into a crowd and doesn't return.
This is only another failed result.
We have found another avenue for improvement.
This is nothing more than a minor setback. An unsuccessful experiment is not a critical failure.
The crowd is dispersing now, and Victor has disappeared with them. Flying is a beautiful dream. But dreams do nothing for a man with an empty wallet and a growling stomach. You only ever saw what you could reach in one grasp, Victor. But it takes more patience than that if you really want to touch the sky. With he gone, the random movement of fate has left her once more. But that would not stop her. Like many before him, he was terrified by the difficulties ahead and changed his course, like those mountaineers who turned from Matterhorn long before they reached its peak. But I know there will be others, those behind him, that will climb higher than he had ever imagined. To be continued. Nice. We halfway. Yeah. 3 more. Awesome. Gotta pee real quick. I'm not. Got chips. I wish there was like a challenge I can do between, but I already did the survey, so I can't give myself a break. Inherited wings.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Space Center, we really want to just thank your service for the past few years, Madam Lucy.
Please.
I brought you some few brochures for you to look over with some great vacation spots, sunny beaches, high-class resorts. You have lots to do. This is after Chapter 7? She accepts the offered papers gracefully. There's no real joy in it for her either. For her, a holiday resort is no different from her. It's no different from her from a quiet office with an adequate power supply.
Of course.
Before the last chapter. Oh, right, okay. Oh, and I included the schedule for the moon landing broadcast. Didn't want you to miss it. Would you ring the Bayshore High School for me? I need to talk to Miss Joanna. I'm sure she would be in her office now. Okay.
Hello.
Joanna.
Joanna, I'm letting you know that I will arrive later today before. She looks up at the clock. Shortly before dusk. Yes, see you later. Hi, how are you doing? Just finished streaming for the night. Hey, Mistress Nice Ball, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're streaming well. Okay, I'll wait for you here. Lucy hangs up without another word. Never one for formalities. I will need a ride to Bayshore. Oh, wait. What happened? Sure, I'll arrange for a car to pick you up outside the center. How long will it take to get there?
I think that...
Less than an hour if the traffic isn't too bad. And that shouldn't be a worry. The military has arranged a cordon for all around the center.
I am pleased.
Good. I'm glad to see that the Space Center remains as efficient as ever. You have prepared for everything with more than adequate redundancies. I'm looking forward to witnessing this historic moment. I will also need my luggage and equipment brought to the car before I leave, if that will not be too much trouble. Hello, Juby. How outlet? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Adolescents, even of the older variety, have always confused Lucy. The patterns of their behavior unpredictable and frequently irrational. As she arrives, she is instantly reminded of that discomfort. The students begin flocking to her.
Robot!
Whoa, robot! One sec. Okay. Ah. Oh, a robot. Hey, Jack, Auntie, come check it out. A real life robot.
Please allow me through.
Peace. The mechanical woman is surrounded by students, forming an impenetrable wall of questions. Give her some space. Is that how many of you would treat a guest?
Joanna,
You look healthy. Have you improved your diet and exercise regime? Huh? Is that robot for good to see you? Well, I'm glad you haven't changed too much after hanging around all those brainiacs without me.
precisely.
A healthy body and a clear mind will improve performance in humans, and even I need regular maintenance. Without it, I might experience unnecessary component failures. Or, sorry, I meant to say it is good to see you too. Alright then. As for all of you, I'm sure you're eager to hit the beach. Grab your things and get going. I need a moment to speak to our guest. Off you go. These are the trophies. I know it's not as glamorous as working for the Space Center, but teaching has rewards of its own. The trophies are not inconsiderable, and by the reaction of their students, she has most certainly achieved her own kind of success.
Happy to see you.
I'm glad you have found something meaningful to do after you left. And I'm happy to see you finally taking a break. I was beginning to think you'd be working until your wiring melted. As long as my power supply is stable, there should be no risk of damage to my wiring. As if matching her statement, the lights begin to flicker in the building. Oh no. Probably just a generator. Don't worry your pretty metal head over it.
No.
Oh no, you should.
Relax.
Lucy, we've all gotten used to it. The Space Center of yours is a bit of a power suck, but a few flickering bulbs isn't a bad price to pay for the moon. It shouldn't affect the broadcast, but we'll have to hope the system can hold up until then. But that's why we have a plan B, right?
I concur.
Agreed. People underestimate their value, but in an emergency, redundancies always prove their worth. But best not leave it to chance. Found it. Remember this? They unfolded a tattered old draft, a gift for Joanna to celebrate her retirement, one of the few human rituals she has come to value. I'm happy that our modern advances in aviation have at last made this project viable. But with my other work, I have not had any time to work on it. I'm glad you have been able to make use of it. Well, all the time you didn't... Well, I had time you didn't, but you're the one who's really driven this project forward. Oh, is this Jamina? Jamina? Attending your experiments and record keeping are far from significant contributions, and it has been a long time since I've done that.
What is your current progress?
Not as far as your rocket for certain, but we're making real progress.
Do not worry.
Inventions takes time. I cannot fault you for lacking the same resources I have access to at the Space Center. It is remarkable that just how much progress we have made even in the last decade. And it has been an international effort, even despite our differences. It is remarkable how much we have learned from the Soviet space program. The competition stage starts at noon as someone takes the lead. The Baikonur Cosmodrome sent the first satellite above the stratosphere, and we sent the second one. Then they launched a manned rocket into space. We had to catch up with them, so we made our own. Now they're aiming their aiming at the moon, Mars, and maybe the galaxy is next. But we're not going to be left watching their exhaust this time. Now we're going to take the lead. A prideful smile stretches over her face.
I appreciate your competitiveness.
It makes us work faster, think smarter, run further. Once we leave those first steps there, in the dust of another world, there is no telling how far humanity will run. There will be new footprints, new detectors, new astronauts, new bases, and then settlers. The Space Center has made all plans for it. Her friend has turned back to the trophy case. Jack and Peter are always competing with each other. They've pushed themselves so hard, and each time they fly a little higher and a little longer than last time. I think nearly half of these are Jack's, and most of it are Peter's. I doubt they've gotten far, if the other wasn't there to push them another step. Oh yeah, like the dog, I heard about that. The Soviet lied about putting the yeah. It died? It died before oh, that's so sad. I didn't know that. Their words tell a story as well as she could. Small, incremental gains, iterations over iterations, but each victory was a badge of honor. So, you have been working on the project too. I brought them on board as soon as they showed interest. Their work is largely based on your designs. What prototype you sent us? The prototype you sent us served as an excellent model.
Very well.
Dead in 60 seconds. Oh. That's so sad. Is that so? It has been shelved for so long. Every once in a while, I would take it out again. Whatever I found a new technology or material that could be incorporated into the design. It was a homeless dog? Ugh. It has been the work of decades, centuries, almost. I am very glad to hear you have made progress on it.
Lucy.
Only because you never gave up on it. A project should not be idly abandoned, not until all avenues of success have been exhausted. And that is a rare case. In fact, perhaps I am optimistic, but I think that such a case is almost never happens. The only real challenge is in what a project deserves our time and resources, and there is no way to juggle everything. Sometimes other work must take precedence. That's why we share these ideas. What was it that you always said, like an ember passed from hand to hand? Come on, Lucy, let me show you what we've done with that ember. It was an uplifting invitation. After 2 years, we're finally seeing the sparks take flame, although it isn't much now, just something for them to play around with.
Are you sure?
You mean, you have actually made something of my designs? How did you overcome the issues of fuel capacity? Were you able to find rigid materials capable of withstanding the drag force? One that is still flexible enough to allow the pilot to pivot into the air? How long has she kept that ember? How many more before them had thrown away? But now it seems like it's burning once more. Uh-oh. Oh, Lucy. I'm sure you have a million questions. But let's go see our pilots in action. Oh. Okay, I gotta pee again. Sorry, I need to pee a lot. 2 more. This feels fast, or maybe I'm just used to long streams, so this is like nothing. Or I just know how to read better. That's also great. Be right back. Okay, I'm here. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a good time streaming the fledglings. I think what's gonna happen here is that she is using arcane for the wings. Welcome back, thank you. Ooh, what is this? 1969. Just woke up. Good morning. Birds swoop out over the water. You know, the papers love crazy writing headlines about Florida. Writing crazy headlines about Florida. Like ghost ship returns to the Atlantic. Lost warplane guided home by the little green men. Winged man lands on the Tampa beach. I've heard of them before. Our colleagues sometimes share their favorites over lunch. Acknowledging crazy Florida headlines. That's crazy. Even Blue Poach knows about crazy Florida headlines. Only in Florida. They would laugh so hard they spill their coffees. It was always a mess afterwards. They say it's the Devil's Triangle. 3 points between our coasts, Puerto Rico and Bermuda. The Bermuda Triangle.
I never considered them credible.
The waters in this so-called triangle are no more treacherous than the magical than any other. People should be careful about separating truth from superstition. I do not doubt that you are more capable than that. Of course I can, but I mean, that last story, I guess I want it to be true. But if it is... I see. So you believe in that winged human appeared from the Atlantic and landed here. Well, it's just that after you gave me that draft from Uncle Victor... At first I thought we'd never get any further than he did. But when I saw it, I thought maybe we could do it. Maybe it was fate? Fate. Fate has no direction in her view. Ascribing purpose or intention to a chain of events was just a flaw in human reasoning.
I never considered that. Victor.
I had insufficient time to work on it, so I gave it to you. That is all. When your uncle failed, I had hoped you might succeed. There was no notion of destiny. I simply made practical decision. And this winged man's story is just a sensationalist journalism. It was a coincidence. Say what you will, you may not believe in fate, but plenty of others, humans and arcanists alike, do. Anyway, fate or not, you should see how far we've come.
I think you'll see that I'm the winner.
That makes it 1 minute and 8 seconds. I win!
How dare you?
Give me a break. That was 1 minute and 1 second. You were still on the ground when you started counting. Yeah, because we agreed to start counting as soon as the engine starts. That would be unwise. It is more useful to count only after you achieved the liftoff. Otherwise, your records may not accurately show your progress, sending you down the wrong path. The voice turned to the source of the stern, yet encouraging voice. Wait, it's that robot from before. Cool. Hey everyone, Miss Joanna brought the robot here. Do you mean that your flight duration now exceeds a minute without aid from arcane skills? Simply astounding. You should be saying thanks. It was Miss Lucy who gave us the original prototype for our wings. Of course, thanks, miss. Yeah, thanks, Miss Robot. You've correctly guessed our biggest obstacle. Fuel. We tried enlarging the tank, but the heavier the weight and the fuel the material, the less efficient it became. We just can't find a solution that allows for prolonged independent flight. But we're still confident, aren't we, gentlemen? It's far from perfect now, but that's fine. As you said, it's only a matter of time, and these kids have plenty of that. Think how far they'll have progressed. By the time they reach my age, the world could be completely different even from our wildest dreams. The march of progress has been undeniable, even contained to just the last century. From whale oil lamps to coal, to gasoline and atomic energy, it is hard to imagine what will come next. The television is a great example. It has only been around for 44 years, but when it first released, it seemed as though it would never dethrone the cinema. Now it is a staple of modern life. People can hardly spend a day without their favorite shows. Are you talking about TV shows? Hey miss, do you know Captain James T. Kirk and Spock? Why did you ask her? It's a TV show, not real life, doofus. She's a robot, not an actress. Yeah, I know she's an actress. That's why I figured you had to know about the best sci-fi show of all time. Star Trek mention? Let's stop pestering Miss Lucy about her favorite shows, alright boys? Unless you'd like to spend tomorrow cleaning out this school swimming pool. Sound fun to you? It is a half-joking threat, but enough to bring the boys in line. That would be quite a shame. You would very likely miss the broadcast. I'm very proud to say it is LLCC technology that was pivotal in constructing these signal-boosting devices.
Before
but for
we
now,
return to the classroom,
let me see the problem that you have been dealing with. The mechanical woman walks over to the metal construct lying on the sand. Daniel and Annie and the others helped us moved it out here. Yeah, we promised them everyone would get a try after we've ironed out the kinks. We've hit a hard limit now. We've tried everything I could to help them.
very well.
1 minute is already a remarkable achievement. Is this why you invited me here? Well, that and I miss working with you, Miss Lucy. The switch was worth it, believe me. Still, I do miss some parts of my career and my colleagues. So you think you can lend us a hand? I will attempt to do so. It is still powered by liquid fuel. Until recently it was. We've actually been getting it straight from the Space Center, so it's about as high grade as you can get. But we've been toying with something else now. We cut the weight down, we switched the wired electricity. Lucy scans over the beach, finding the long black cord connected to the machine back towards the nearby generator. A wire that completely restricts your flight range. The length of the cord would determine your maximum radius.
You have made a kite.
You have made an electric kite. At least we replaced the thread with wire. But you're right. It's nothing more than a kind of powered kite. They even call it sometimes. What else can you do? This was the only solution that gave us any kind of stable flight. Once unplugged, the battery can only sustain the engine for less than a minute. I see. So it's not a matter of fuel, but rather of capacity.
A simple adjustment will resolve this issue.
She produces a silvery metallic block from our coat, an emergency power source, made from miraculous fusion of arcanum and material science. If your design has T2 general slot, this battery may work as a substitute. Let me try. She skillfully replaces the battery. Then unplugs the wires, the wings. Try again. What is it? A new kind of battery? Is that going to be enough? How'd you behave, Metroid?
This is sufficient.
I am confident it will dramatically improve your flight time. However, I suggest you do not fly too high or too far away from the beach, at least until we know the precise power draw. Joanna and these students crowd around the wings to see the new component. Metroid, thank you so much for the Prime sub for 5 months! Let's go, that's almost half a year. I don't know this I didn't know the Space Center had been working on a battery technology. Actually, this is a product I developed with the LSCC in 1965.
It needs some additional help from an arcane skill.
An arcanist colleague there helped me complete this project. The arcanum imbued in it should allow it to ignore the physical limits of its material. I can only imagine what could be done with a technology like that. Has it been released?
Right.
We have begun mass production. We are only waiting for official permission to make it publicly available. By harnessing arcanum, we're able to achieve similar energy density to rocket fuel, but without the need for cumbersome tank and piping. Petroleum was a marvel of science that laid out the foundation for modern civilization. That being the case, I believe if arcane skills could be studied comprehensively and replicated, they might be capable of supplanting fossil fuel entirely. I had to sub to my VTuber with a Yoshida illness. That's me! That's me! I always thought you refused to use arcane skills to enhance technology. I opposed the use of arcane skills only because it was unstable and not replicable at scale. However, if it can be incorporated into technology in a controllable and generalized way, it can work. The gap between arcane skills and human technologies is not so different, no more than that between a human brain and a computer. One is created through genetic coding, while the other is created by digital coding. They are essentially the same. Welcome, hey. Lovely, thank you. If it were anyone else saying that, I'd have called them a nut job.
Really?
Why? A fact remains a fact regardless of who says it. A mechanical device has the same function no matter its user. That much is true, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. We still need to see the results of our test flight. In a short time, the first brave pilot takes off on his aluminum wings. The students cheer as the stopwatch count up to 60 seconds and then beyond. It seems like a remarkable success. This will be the end of an era. No more competition, just fun. I think we can call our own project completed. Well, only thanks to you. Do you want me to report this achievement to the Space Center, or maybe the LSCC? Not quite yet. There's still room for improvement. So how long do you think that battery can last now? You will need to do further testing and to determine that. However, I suspect that it is an improvement by orders of magnitude. Then maybe I could call him down, just to be safe. Jack, get down here. Danny, Peter, please clear the beach for landing. Reluctantly, the young man returns to from the sky, making a steady landing on the sand.
Good.
10 minutes and 48 seconds. That makes for a quite new record. Quite a new record. I'm certain they'll have to beat that handily before you know it. Last one. Roaming through 1969. Last one. I gotta pee again. And we fill my water. But we did it in under 3 hours. Good to know that like these story quests are usually 3 hours. Good to know. Like with my breaks. So if someone else calls you beautiful, milady, you would call them weird. No, I wouldn't call them weird. No, I'm used to it now. But another streamer, right? You finished 6.5? What's 6.5? No, I haven't. You do that too. Be right back. All right. A Series of Dusks. I ate some spicy noodles, so you know, all the things you're not supposed to do when your throat feels like awful, terrible. But a door.
Joanna,
It's open. Come in. Mechanical woman enters a friend's house. Oh no, what's going on? What's happening? What? Did you move the TV upstairs? She stands in a tidy living room, but there's no sign of her host. Yeah, the antenna's stuck, so Michael couldn't fix it, so we brought it up here, where it could catch the signal.
Lucy.
I'm getting a really weird vibe. What's going on? What is this weird vibe that's happening here right now? Come on up, Lucy. I'm trying to get this darn thing working, and it won't take long, I promise. Are you in need of help? It's okay. I'm almost done. It's just this screw. It won't get in there. Don't make me get rough with you, you naughty gower too. The mechanical woman sits down and looks at the clock. It is 4:11 in the afternoon. She can easily imagine how busy her colleagues are at the Space Center. They should be close to landing on the moon now. Yeah, close. I'm close to making it work. Done. The wires spark and burn. It strikes the woman like a mocking laughter. It appears to be broken.
A simple adjustment will resolve this issue.
Alrighty then, let's grab something to eat first, and then we'll see what I can do, or guess what you can do. Would you like to try some pamona? It's an old family recipe from Portugal.
No.
I do not need food to replenish energy, Joanna, but thank you. Oh, I completely forgot. But it can't hurt to have something to eat, right? You are capable of it, after all. Anyways, it's your call. Biological matter has a much lower conversion efficiency than pure electricity. It had been a century since she had changed her primary power source. It increased her capacity exponentially. Yet, it came with an unexpected price. She no longer felt welcome at mealtimes. Humans consider fuel consumption a social activity, and some take offense to her abstaining.
Perhaps.
Perhaps high-nutrient foods will become more popular in the future. That way, less time will be wasted on social consumption rituals. Oh, Joanna. Oh, please. Food isn't just about the health of your body. It's good for your spirit, too. It's one of the great joys of living. Irrelevant. Whatever a spirit did, it is not nourished by biological matter. I barely pronounced words there. Now consider the food we prepared for the astronauts, lightweight but densely packed with nutrients. Fine, no pamona for you. Now, would you fix this machine? I don't want to miss the broadcast. Yes, it is possible. However, I must warn you, there is a small chance of failure. I predict between 2 and 5%. Well, I already called the repairman, but if you don't mind trying your luck, maybe you can give it a whirl first? The mechanical woman reaches for the stubborn screw. Steam pours out from her core. The light of arcane skill seems to awaken the machine, and then a fit of sputtering smoke. The unlikeliest probability seems to have come to pass. Oh. What's happening, Lucy? Oh no. My arcane skills has failed. The finger-sized robot, she shrunk. The finger-sized robot now stands motionless next to the piston, where Lucy had been. The piston speaks up to Joanna from the ground. It has been 42 months and 18 days since the last time this failure occurred. How unfortunate. Seems like we made a bad gamble. But it isn't so bad. Why? You must look like a little dolly now. Very cute. Very, very cute, Miss Lucy. But when you get back, how do you get back to your original size? It would be just a few minutes. Do not be concerned. I never expected to learn something new about you after all these years. I am no more than a mere metal piston, truly. Everything else is just a mechanical construction, a facade. She looks now more just as she did when she first awakened, when she took a form as a part of that very first steam engine. A few seconds pass, and Joanna picks up the tiny, immobile robot. I still can't believe this little thing was you.
It is unreliable.
An accident caused by a rare instability with my arcane skill. I suppose you see now why I am reluctant to use my skills, even when they are important. It is dangerous to bet on an uncertainty. Thankfully, it's only TV this time, not a big deal, right? Besides, it's only a tiny little accident. You can always try again. Once again, Lucy emits the steam from her core, this time successfully reactivating the television with her arcane skill.
Good.
Done. A signal reaches the TV from 300 kilometers away. On the black and white screen, a man begins to step out of the capsule, his feet landing on the surface of the moon. The camera captures not only the capsule of the astronaut, but the silence and loneliness of space. It looks so beautiful up there. In so many different cultures, people believe something was living on the moon. In China, they say there was a palace on the moon with a princess and a rabbit.
No.
There's no breathable atmosphere on the moon. Such a thing would be logically impossible. Well, we're about to see. They're taking their first steps now. May be only one step for mankind. It is a journey of many thousand years. She watches as the astronaut takes her first clumsy steps across the moonscape. It was less than 40 years, Joanna, when people believed humanity would never fly, and now you have taken the first step on another world. Joanna is still silent in awe of the moment, but in a short while, she points over to the paint on the wall. That painting was from Uncle Victor. A painting that has kept her company throughout her life. Depicted on it, a winged girl taking off on a harbor, flying past a lighthouse, heading towards the sun. Oh. They say she's an ancestor of our family from Portugal, that she was the first human to truly fly. There was no question in Lucy's mind of who this mysterious woman had been. It was a remarkable likeliness of the scene. I started this project in 1835 in Lisbon. Jamina and I made the first prototype of those wings. There was no engine in the first designs. It could only catch the wind.
It needs some additional help from an arcane skill.
It was something of a bitter moment. I had to use my arcane skill to alter it so Jamina could reach her ship. I never saw her again. I did not even know if she survived. Oh no.
Lucy.
I knew she had a partner. Somehow I never realized it was you. Oh no.
Victor.
I spent a lot of time on other work after that. By the time I heard about your uncle's project, it had been 70 years. But still, we could not solve the problem of power. The technology was just not available to lift the frame for any significant length of time. He gave up. Did you know after he left Boston, Uncle Victor went to New York and made it rich with some olive oil business?
Really?
No, I never knew, but I am happy for him. So he achieved his goals after all, just like Jamina did, in a way. He had always realized the business value of the wings, but he came to believe that it was impossible to achieve the design with the technology we had available. Humans have so little time when you look at it. The future is always slipping out of their grasp. It is understandable why they grow frustrated after failing again and again. They do not have time to wait for the next miracle. But by handing down that ember through you, he helped us get here. But now we've realized his dream in Jamina's and her father's before her. Yes, ideas too have a process of slow iteration. In the 19th century, only a few people ever dreamed that humans could ever fly. In your uncle's time, it had already changed. People knew it was possible, but thought it would only ever be a novelty. Now, no one doubts where we could go. It is always a matter of time, Joanna. And time moves all like a river. It cannot be stopped. No one can control where it will take us. No matter whether you rage against it, take every moment you can, or give up halfway.
Correct.
All that we need is patience.
We will eventually get there, even though many of us may fall along the way. Lucy.
But you witnessed it all, Lucy. You kept that ember glowing. I just kept you company along the way. That is all I did. Aw. Good? Yay! Oh! Gosh, thank you so much for the 7 months! I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great day, or great hump day. We just finished flying to the past. What's beneath the ashes? No. I want to do a series of dusks. Okay. House of Records. Oh, this is so pretty. Records of Vienna. Lucy was there with them all along. It made me sad. Before starting your journey, you need to select a tone, which determines the strength of the enemies, and earn the credits of... Okay. Okay, I gotta do one first, seems like. Old-fashioned yet reliable, steadfast... Okay. Man, I love Lucy. Man, I love Lucy is right. Do I need healers? Damn, dude. How about balloon party? Oh, balloon parties. What's the 3? Who's the 3? Are there no 3s? Oh my god. Who's a 2 that's a healer? I guess Deke? Six is enough? Okay, 6. Oh, 6! Fuck! Instead of Isolde then. 6. And then... let's pick, 2, blue... Damn! Look, P6 Lucy. Holy shit. Look at all these P... Take it long. Oh, you know what? Let's do 6.5 first. Let's do 6.5. Seems some more sense, actually. Before we do that. It'll take you long, gal. We'll get started today. The long journey wears you down. It's only your force of will that carried you this far. But the rockin' pirate is still filled to the brim with energy. She finds a smooth, flat rock that still holds some warmth from the sun, taking a seat before raising her drink to toast towards the horizon. The last can of Dr. Pepper rests beside her.
That's the stuff. Nothing beats a Dr. Pepper after saving the day.
Oh, it's voiced! I can rest my voice!
What? Are you worrying about other things? We just took down Arcana and snagged the storm immunity. Why not kick back for a minute, mate? The best bit about this whole thing is I ended up with 2 ships in one day.
2 ships in one day.
Let's treat ourselves to fizzy drinks and get all puffed up today.
Take the last can. I thought you'd prefer... Why wouldn't you celebrate? There's no earthly reason to decline such an offer.
Travertin!
Oh, you gain more points as you progress, I see. Tiverton. She does, doesn't she? It's a fine respite. As you said, there is nothing stopping you from enjoying refreshing flavor of bubbling soft drinks. Do you think we'll ever make it back to our time?
Of course. We already have the Equilibrium umbrella saving us from the storm. Just gotta put it into production and distribute it worldwide. Give it 100 years, and bam! It'll be the year 2000 in no time. Alright, maybe that's a bit too long, but we can find a better way for sure. And there's no solid proof that the storm only takes us back to the 20th century, is there? What if, as the dorky biter would say, there is such a thing as a white crow? Maybe the next storm will take us to the future. A future where we can sail into space! Oh, I'm gonna be a rockin' space pirate, that's for sure. And we'll pop over to Leo and see if any aliens are up for some rock and roll.
Has to go. Thanks for the Dr. Pepper.
Glad you enjoyed that. If you ever want more Dr. Pepper, I'm here for you.
Genius has decided to leave behind her orderly and familiar realm to dive into the chaotic currents of a new world. She stands on the beach, lost in her thoughts, waves gently lapping at her feet. Stand beside her. Vertin. She notices your arrival, but her eyes are still fixed on the sea.
What's wrong? I'm calculating the perfect time to set sail.
What do you do once you leave the island? What do you want to do once you leave the island?
This question is unresolved. The outside world is too murky, too distant from the essence. My mind becomes clouded and dull, limiting the power of my arcane skills. But maybe I can take it on as a new project. Make this murky world clean again. I think it will be a lot of fun. Sophia will love it too. If she comes back.
Oh, I should get going.
I think we'll meet again soon.
Oh. That 768 nautical mile flight was barely a warm-up for the pilot in her trusty broom. Perched at the highest point on the island, she takes a moment to fully savor her most recent flight. She takes a deep swig from her canteen before shaking her head.
Hey, Vertin! Come drink with me. Only kids like Regulus drink soda. You should get used to vodka.
I'm underage too.
Sheesh. You were never the model student, but now you sound like one. If you're not into drinking holy water, at least chat with me. Or the joy of drinking will be lost.
Why did you decide to come with a pilot?
Topic to get the sips flowing. Who isn't up for a little reminiscing while drinking? I became a pilot because I love flying, obviously. Ah, the wind rushing past you.
Everyone's
the
doing
thrill
great.
of acceleration. The weightlessness and adrenaline while chasing the enemy. The best part is the screaming when you slice apart their plane.
And kill
Call
them?
me disloyal if you want, but to me, Xeno was just a place to get a pilot's license. Ever since I got my papers and an aircraft, I had been looking for a place to fly freely. In Xeno, I needed a mission to fly. At the Foundation, my role would have been reduced to a mere instructor. So I looked for a place with endless problems, where I could have unlimited fun in the air. Can you guess where I ended up? Your suitcase.
I should get going.
Paka! Maybe you can join me for another
I will
ride
confidential.
sometime. Not like the last time when you were sick, but in an actual air fight.
This is a cute outfit. At least there's a lot. Sonetto. The little lady is trudging along the beach, dragging the suitcase stuffed to the brim behind her. She rarely travels with so much luggage, usually preferring to tuck everything into a dress. She can't help but wonder what she could have brought along that would be worth all this trouble.
Is there a gentleman who can help me?
Baby girl!
Oh, it's Vertin! Hooray! Could you act the part of a gentleman and help me carry this suitcase? What's in it? The moving pictures of Typhon I chose for my new island friends, including Typhon and the Auto Island, Typhon and the Pegasus, Typhon and the battle against Jupiter. All
Jupiter?
perfect gifts for new friends.
Who? Me?
I know what you're worrying about, but don't worry. Miss Warsaw approved my request, so I asked the Foundation to make
They're battling
copies
me.
for everyone. Even though she said something like,
When?
no copyright issues in this time
Jupiter
and
mentioned.
year. Is copying not right in this era? Typhon never cared about such details when sharing with friends.
You notice strips of black plastic peeking out from her suitcase. They appear to be films.
Could you carry the suitcase for me? Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
Of course. Leave it to me.
It's better not to expose the film to open light. You take the suitcase to your only free hand.
Thanks again, Vertin. Say, do you happen to know of any dark and empty rooms? We can enjoy Typhon's moving pictures on a wall there with our new friends.
How have things been at the Foundation?
Thank you for asking, Vertin. Everyone at the Foundation may look tough, but they're all really friendly. You see, they only asked for 500,000 Sharpodontes as the compensation for turning the Foundation building into a treehouse. 500,000. Can you believe it? That's
That's not even worth a dragon's heart. I have a feeling the so-called compensation was just a gesture to alleviate my guilt. They were too considerate to embarrass a lady. How chivalrous they were. Besides, I also got acquainted with the great Miss Buinish. She is a lovely lady who has been guiding me through the foundation.
Buinish.
I would have loved to hold a ball to show my appreciation,
Oh shit.
but Mr. Carson told me that if a lady always responds with, "I need to think about it," then her answer is no. Perhaps she's not into balls. Have you known Ms. Buinish for long, Vertin? Could you...
Oh no. I accidentally skipped.
Vertin, you must really enjoy lugging suitcases around.
None. Druvis. I love Druvis. Oh my gosh, she's doing. Yes, she's planting stuff here. She's getting her redemption arc. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. The druid is taking a stroll through the war-torn woods. She rests her hand on the scarred trunk of an olive tree, intently listening to its quiet whispers in the wind.
A beautiful morning to you, Verdin. As you described, this is a forest worth looking forward to.
Okay, a second. I'm gonna close some windows. There you go. Is that better? You forgive me, CPU. My CPU is running very high right now. There we go. That's much better. Just Chrome being Chrome. Google Chrome being crazy.
Branches of the trees are arranged in a perfect pattern, showing a sense of harmony and unity. I can see the gentle and caring nature of the guardian of the forest.
She's so rich.
That is high praise.
Indeed. All branches follow the same pattern and grow in the same way. The edges of squares give rise to triangles, and the edges of triangles give rise to squares. I may not be familiar with this trimming style, but I can hear the trees humming with joy.
That pattern is called the Pythagoras tree.
I have heard of this Pythagoras. He was a mathematician. Little did I know that his theorem could be expressed on trees. My respects to the sagacity of the ancients.
Arcana has finally been defeated.
Defeating Arcana. I am not certain she can be defeated. To defeat an entity like her, one must first understand her intentions. Manus Vindicte's purpose is clear, but Arcana's is a mystery. She didn't care about anything based on the time I spent with her. In accordance with the laws of nature, fruits fall, seeds take root, and trees bear new produce. The tree can be pruned, its fruit thinned, and even cut down to change its appearance. Yet the inherent law of nature cannot be altered. To me, Arcana is like an unchangeable law, one without any purpose.
She's chaos.
It cannot be overcome, just as it cannot be changed.
Like dark matter. I should get going.
I would love to talk to the trees again. They are delightful. Farewell for now.
Oh, Lucy! My queen! At least it's... Hang on. Let me put my cough drop out of my mouth, so I'm not speaking with it in my mouth. A lady sits in front of the IDM, her expression emotionless. She takes a hand on her face, her fingers carefully running over her cheeks as if they were unfamiliar. For a brief moment, you can't quite place who she is. You recognize the metal torso and limbs, but her face seems unfamiliar.
Nice to meet you, Timekeeper.
Oh!
I have intended to visit you, but training interfered. Forgive me for meeting you like this instead.
She's in her new form here.
Training?
Yes, training. I was instructed to leave Laplace and go on a vacation.
My queen.
Just as I was wondering where and how I was going to accomplish this task, Madame Z recommended your suitcase.
Oh, okay.
So I prepared this spare body for easier communication with the members in your suitcase. Considering the presence of underage individuals, I opted for a softer material. Hopefully,
Maybe
you will be comfortable
pants,
with the temperature
because
of my
you're
milk.
with underage individuals, Miss Lucy. Maybe some pants would be nice.
As for my training, it is to master the art of resting. I would like to inquire, how does one define the concept of resting?
Resting is when you stop working for a while. Resting is when you focus on keeping yourself in good shape. When you stop working for a while.
Apologies for the interruption, Timekeeper. This is a paradox. My work has ordered me to rest. If I were to stop working, then I would have to stop resting too. Please provide an alternative suggestion.
Oh, she's talking to herself in circles. The catch-22. I'll catch up with you later.
See you soon, Timekeeper. Remember, we still need to complete the resting plan.
She's so cute. I love her. Miss Lucy, you're everything to me. Oh! Enigma! Hi. The IDM has completed its mission, but its screen is still lit. Someone is still on the line.
It's a 7-letter word. The second letter is A and the third letter I.
What the fuck? Where did I put it? Guys, I put aside my candy and then it disappeared. Am I going crazy? I'm so confused. Where did it go? Dropped it somewhere? Okay, I'm gonna be right back, sorry. I want Madame Z. I love her. It's a similar word. Okay.
Failing, failure, jailing, painful.
He's doing a crossword puzzle.
No, not these. Open your mind.
If NPC, why hot?
What about Rainbow?
Good one. Then the 6 is O, the start of opportunity. Wait, who's talking? There is no one around me. Is the IGM talking? Are you an awakened one?
This is Vertin speaking.
The timekeeper? I was so relaxed I forgot to check the microphone.
Oh.
Most of the staff is preparing funerals for the deceased.
Oh.
If you have anything to say, I'll pass it on.
How's Laplace been with Lucy then?
She dumped a mess on Ulrich and I. The research team will become its own department and focus on studying the equilibrium umbrella. And Ulrich and I are going to head it. Once he's done with his Hungerstrike, we'll have to decide who's going to be in charge of all the boring stuff Madame Lucy couldn't be bothered to deal with. Stuff like politics, getting along with people, and working with other organizations. I must say that Laplace is being overly technocentric here. They couldn't find anyone else to head the department, except for this unsociable researcher, and this awakened thing that can't even show emotions like a normal person. The social scene at Laplace is going to be a disaster.
I'll leave it you to your puzzles then.
So were you just here for small talk?
Yeah.
I was told it would help with my resocialization. Thanks.
He's cute. Mesmer. The dream builder stands perfectly still by the sea, unaware of her surroundings. The stack of gilded white umbrellas piles at her feet. Me at parties. Same. She keeps her weary eyes shut, her body swaying gently in the sea breeze. Put a jacket on her.
It's hot. Please move these people out into the hallway. This room's turning into a sauna.
Shimmering sweat builds on her forehead until she's slowly opening her eyes.
Vertin, thanks for the jacket. But I doubt anyone will catch a cold in this weather. It's been a while since we saw each other outside the Foundation, hasn't it? I should probably thank you for the extra work you're causing me. Finally, I have a chance to escape the daily grind and enjoy some fresh air. Even though some of the Foundation staff are starting to see me as your go-between. Whatever. It's nice to get away from the screaming patients once in a while. Here, the equilibrium umbrellas you requested.
How have the Laplace researchers been doing since the curse?
They are managing, but unfortunately, some were beyond saving when they recited the incantation. The survivors were impacted in 2 different ways. Some looked fine on the outside, but their minds were definitely unstable. Of those people, some were just tired and having a bad day. I put them to sleep. That was easy. There were also people who were severely deformed by the curse. They had changed so much that they were unrecognizable. These patients quickly adapted to their new appearance and began to enjoy scaring their colleagues.
Wow, really?
Sometimes their pranks would go too far, and the traumatized victims would end up coming to me. The sane arcanists are now more troublesome than the insane. It just goes to show how unpredictable arcanists can be.
Thank you for bringing the umbrellas.
It's no big deal. Just part of the job. Now, if you don't mind, please verify the delivery and confirm receipt of the items
Gallows
you
humorous.
requested.
It helps.
The faster you count, the sooner I can take a break.
Her heavy eyelids slide closed again as she drifts into another dream. Sonata! Wait, Matilda! Hi, Matilda. The voice owner has found you before you could even look for her. Like a trained athlete, a divination genius charges towards you, her orbiculium secured under her arm.
Aha! Finally caught you! Think you can hide from me? Did you really think you could sneak off to the twist ball without the knowledge of the monitor assistant Matilda?
Twist ball?
You can't fool me. The lovely Sotheby has given away the details of your plan. You should feel lucky that I'm soft-hearted and generous with other people's mistakes. Now, if you invite me to this ball, I will forget about what happened.
There is no twist ball, Matilda.
Do you really expect me to believe that?
She sees the genuine look on your face, and her confidence starts to waver.
Do you mean that? Was Miss Sotheby pulling a prank on me?
Perhaps she forgot that she was supposed to hold the ball.
So no one was left out. Elle ne va pas se lancer dans une danse du twist fou. You'd better be telling the truth. I hope you will come up with a more tasteful event next time. And be sure to invite me. As the monitor assistant, I am obligated to be there and supervise.
You're welcome to join us.
Join you? You mean living here with you? Also with her? You can't trick me into breaking the rules. I will become a Foundation investigator all on my own. And I will outdo you and Sonetto in this position.
It's the truest. It's the true limited, yeah.
You will be hoping to join me, not the reverse.
Would you mind excusing me? I'll catch up with you soon.
Which is not another ball without me, I should hope. You're cleverer than this 13. You know you can't fool me. I will be watching.
Sonetto simp. Yeah, it's so cute. Madame Z! Hi, Madame Z. Your direct supervisor chooses the perfect place to meet. It's not too eye-catching, nor is it so quiet that you can't find her easily. She's holding a medal with one hand and a award announcement speech in the other. Her thermos cup is left aside.
Congratulations, Virgil. The Foundation is pleased with your recent performance. I am here to award you on behalf of the Foundation.
She puts the medal and speech in a folder and hands them to you.
I know you're not a fan of these ceremonies, so here's your medal and a brief statement on your achievements.
Are his pupils still celebrating? Is there a new mission?
No need to rush, Wharton. Take your time and rest. Enjoy the company of your friends before you set out again. Don't worry about the reports. I'll handle them. You've been busy ever since becoming the timekeeper, and you deserve
She's so
a break.
beautiful. Apple. I'll do all of this and then end the stream, I think, because my throat, it kind of hurt. I've been muting a lot. You don't hear it, but I've been muting a lot and having to like hack up a little. But yeah. But tomorrow we'll play some more. Not this, but we'll play Path to Nowhere. A red flute is enjoying himself peacefully at the wine cellar. Its rosy hue looks incredibly vibrant today, perhaps due to the wine.
Good morning.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Evening, my lady.
Oh no, Apple!
Just as expected. The wine on this island is exquisite.
Hello? Why is Apple drunk?
This Apple pledges to personally take on the task of documenting these wines and preserving their names for posterity. They will be called Cuvée Apéron, in honor of this respectable school of thought.
But the school of Apéron has been divided.
It pains this apple to the core that such a talented group of scholars parted ways over philosophical differences, Miss Verton. Disagreements are not always bad. Sometimes the spark of progress comes from the friction of ideas. The flaws in the foundation of calculus weren't discovered by a mathematician, but by a theologian heavily involved in the study of religion. And for that, we should be grateful to him for bringing it to light. His insights revealed weaknesses in the concept of infinitesimals, prompting a need for improvement. Thanks to his criticisms, mathematics was spared from becoming a palace of errors and lies. This apple believes that the current differences in the school of Aperon will eventually lead to a greater unity. We should toast to differences.
To differences? How does he drink? Maybe he just soaks in it? I should probably be
Bon
off.
voyage, Miss Verton.
Bon voyage. X, Laplace's unpredictable inventor, is busy building another mysterious device on the island. It appears to resemble a catapult.
Hey, Verton, what a lucky surprise. I'm setting up a new Goldberg machine. This place is going to be a hub. When a seagull glides over the ocean and builds a nest on one end of this lever, a stone will be flung from the other end, which will fly all the way to... Well, the fun will be spoiled if I tell you now. See for yourself when I'm done. Why don't we talk about something else? Like Laplace? You might want to hear what a mess it is over there. They have no idea who can take her place. She was much loved, as one could tell from that epic farewell. Nobody has the courage to sit on her recharger throne, as you never know when you'll get burned. And it will take some time to transform the office back into a space for living beings to use. I have to admit that sometimes I prefer the chaos. Since nobody has time to tell us what to do, we already have exciting projects in the pipeline.
Is there throwing a cannon?
I'll catch you later. I've got a couple of gadgets to tune up.
Why would you do that? Sonetto! Hey, girly. You know your chief assistant will be. You know your chief assistant will be here. Just like she knows you'll come out looking for her. It's been ages since you last saw her in anything other than Foundation uniform. That's how you know it's an actual holiday. An actual holiday is finally here.
Good morning, Timekeeper.
Look at her! She's so cute!
All of our assigned tasks.
Look at her!
The Foundation gave me a break, but I don't know what to do with my free time. Would you mind if I spent some time with you?
Certainly. We can chat a little.
Her tense shoulders fall with relief.
Thank you, Timekeeper. I wanted to talk to you about the mission we just had. Especially about Sophia. Sorry, this is about to sound like a work report. I'm not very good at small talk. Can you start the conversation?
We'll meet Sophia again.
As enemies. I could not understand her motives. She was one of the most devout believers I knew. So why did she turn her back on Aperon? She knew Manus Vindictae never cared for the lives of others. She witnessed the suicide attacks carried out by Manus followers on the island. She experienced it all firsthand. I know that their intention was to provoke war, and the invading soldiers must have had their assistance. The islanders were thrust into war, their beliefs shattered, and their vulnerability then exploited by the Manus, who welcomed them with open arms. I feel frustrated, like I've lost another debate. I knew the right answers, but could not articulate it. I had to watch them die without being able to convince them otherwise. I wish I didn't lose this debate, Timekeeper. It's okay, Timekeeper. Don't let me keep you. I'm not going anywhere. We can talk later when you have time.
Ooh, who's gonna be the last one? Oh, radio. It's radio. The green radio is basking under the sun, bathing in its warmth. Since she doesn't have a human face to make expressions, it's hard to read her mood. However, since the fifth dimension's Aquarius is playing from her speakers, it might suggest that she is in good spirits. She snaps up for a moment. The moment she notices your presence, the music shifts to a four-note motif, just like Beethoven's Fate knocking at the door.
Hello? Miss Verton, what brings you here? Have they finally decided my verdict?
She's waifu.
I hope my recent actions were enough to prove my innocence.
She shivers nervously, and the music seems to crackle along with her. I haven't tried all of them yet. Did you find a person for me?
Certainly. Which DJ do you have in mind? Or are we looking for updates on a particular politician? From AM to FM, I'll scan through all the frequencies just for you.
The name is Anne.
Ah, the biographer. She is the reason we embarked on this great journey. What in...
I can't be sure. It's just a gut feeling.
Oh, I didn't mean to pry. I will gladly help and pay close attention to the name. If it comes up in the news, I'll let you know right away.
I'll leave you at your leisure.
In that case, why don't we enjoy a little pampering time together? We could slather ourselves in machine oil, bask in the sun, and let the rays zap our impurities away.
Yeah.
The lake is overflowing. It's... Greetings, Burton!
Oh, this is just doing it again.
Yes! Another...
Okay. We did it! You see Martyr again, but she got reversed. What, really? Wait, what did I just do? Oh, cool. Oh, cool. All right. Anything else we could do? Should we do this, the antidote before or after Series of Dusks, you guys? Let me know that, so we can plan for the next stream. Next reverse stream is going to be on Sunday at 7:30. We'll play before? After? I have two conflicting stories here. How long is the Series of Dusks will take? I don't think it matters? Okay, good to know. Then probably anecdote first then. I don't know. Sounds good. Okay. Alright friends, I'm gonna thank you so much YouTube for coming out hanging with me and reading the story of Samt with me. Next time we'll be doing a series of Dusks and anecdotes on Sunday. So I'll see you then. Anecdote after Dust. Okay, anecdote. Anecdote happens after Dust. Okay, we'll do Dust first then. But thank you. Bye YouTube! Thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out. My merch is out, the Money Girl 2P stuff. Check that out. Check out my Discord. Memberships are in progress, work in progress. I'm kind of back. I'm semi-back. I'm dipping my toes back to streaming. 3 days a week. At least. 3 to 4 days a week. So, see you tomorrow with A Path to Nowhere, and on Sunday, we'll play Reverse 1999. Also, I'm not sure if I'll be simulcasting or maybe I'll just stream on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know what like art stream is probably just on YouTube or on Twitch. On Friday, we'll be drawing. Thank you. Take care. Have fun. Bye bye. Can't wait for Path to Nowhere. Yeah, tomorrow. Bye bye.
Power mode?